Hello. Today's project is this pretty butterfly wreath, and all you need is a plastic canvas, but all other supplies are from Dollar Tree. So let's get started on how to make your own. All you're going to need is the 9.8 or 10-inch floral ring from Dollar Tree, the plastic canvas that we always use when I make my wreaths. And some of you say, well, can I use this or can I use that? Well, you can use whatever you want. I just can't tell you whether or not it's going to work because I don't know, and I like my wreaths to be nice and sturdy and durable. So if you're going to make something, make sure you use a durable product so that it doesn't fall apart on you. You're going to need a butterfly wing from the kids department, and this is going to be your template to make your butterfly on your canvas shape. You're going to need a bunch of pretty flowers from Dollar Tree to fill it out, your zip ties, some good scissors. Now somebody pointed out to me that these are kitchen shears, and yes they are, but they were by the school supply section, and I have to say these work really great compared to the regular scissors they sell. So if they have these with a little notch in here to open caps, I say get it. A Sharpie marker and a glue gun. And I want to also point out that I saw somewhere to use the tape dispenser from Dollar Tree to hold your glue gun, and it fits like a charm. So get one of these to hold your glue gun because it works perfect. So all you're going to do is you're going to take your butterfly and you're going to trace this on to your plastic canvas, and it's got wire in it, so just move it around till you get your shape. Once you have your shape, all you have to do is cut that out and you have your butterfly template for your wreath. Now you want to save this because you may be wanting to make more. As my son's girlfriend said, that is really pretty, and I think it would be really easy to sell those. So you want to keep this in case you want to make more. Then what you're going to do is you're going to take this, and a knife or something is what I use. It was a kitchen knife, and you're going to cut it into 3 pieces. So as you can see, I have the 2 ends, and then I took a little piece out. So this is big enough to make this shape of the butterfly. Then what you're going to do is you're going to take some snips, and you're going to, once you have these off, you're going to cut these, and you're going to do these the way I showed you to do the flamingo wreath. Now, if you didn't see the flamingo wreath, I can post that for you. And all you're going to do is take a couple of these from your floral, and you're going to stick them in here. So you're just going to stick them into the foam like this. Okay? And you're going to do that here, and you're going to do that here, and then you're going to push these 2 sides on, and then you're going to hot glue this in. So that's how simple that is to do that. Okay, so this just gives you some stability so that this doesn't fall apart. It's nice and sturdy. Once you have your green foam ready, you just take your zip ties and you zip tie the template, the plastic template, onto here. Now some of you may be asking, why can't I just use the butterfly shape? Because it's not sturdy enough. It's not going to hold up, and once you start putting those flowers in, that inside material is going to fall apart on you. So don't use it for that. It's not going to work. Then what I do is I start the outside of my flowers like I do on all my projects because it's easier to fill it in. If you start to fill out a portion and it's uneven, it's not going to look right. So you need to make sure that you go on the outside first and then start filling it in so that you get some kind of a pattern. So I use like the sunflowers here. I used small accent flowers for my purple here. And for my little antlers here, I used this bunch. So you need to look for this one, and this is actually the wheat inside this flower, and it actually looks perfect on the butterfly, doesn't it? So I used smaller sunflowers here. So you're going to need about 7 or 8 bunches of flowers depending on the size, and you want to remember that the sunflowers and these need to be more of an accent point because I don't know if it's going to look right. Like you could do 4 of these on the corners, and that's 1 bunch normally. There's 4 or 5 flowers per bunch, and then when you fill it all in, you're completely done. All you have to do is, I always hang my wreaths with a zip tie because it's nice and sturdy, and I can adjust it on my door according to my peephole so that I can see through it. So if you're selling these, I would just leave this kind of loosely and people can adjust them the way they want to. But again, this is a super easy wreath to make. So you're just going to take your butterfly and make your template, cut your foam into 3 And then you're going to cut your little floral wire, snip it off of your flowers. Keep these stems because we make a lot of things with these, and they're great wire to use for other crafts as well, so there's no reason to throw them out. And then once you have your whole frame together, just zip tie your foam to your plastic canvas. Put your flowers on the outside first. Add your little accent flowers in the middle when you're done. Put your zip tie on as a hanger. Hook your little antlers into the foam. That's all you have to do, is cut it far enough to stick them right into the foam, and you're all done, and you have a beautiful butterfly wreath. So have fun until the next one. Have a great day.